Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So Pisces, we're doing one of my favorite topics this week. It's the mask you wear, the mask you hide behind. But now I'm doing it on what I feel like is kind of like a more intimate look at y'all. I'm going to be doing this with my elk key deck. So she who, what do you have at the bottom here after the pre-shuffle? She who persists, perspective, defiant, and persistent. So you have a belief, nobody's going to change your mind. Maybe or maybe not. We'll see what comes out. So that, and then just my teeny tiny Rider-Waite deck. So we're going to see, where this goes. Kind of a beautiful, I did it first with Aquarius. It was really a beautiful message. I'm going to do it with you. So as we get started, I will remind y'all that it's a general message, and because of that, it may or may not resonate. But if it does resonate and you are drawn to it, there is an extended, and the link to that is at the top of the description within this video. So Pisces, my Pisces friends, my Pisces friends, let's see. Look at who you are, who you really are. Yeah, who you are. What you're hiding behind. All right, who you really are. Oh my God, you got it. She who persists, perspective, defiant, and persistent. I feel like once you have your mind up, nobody can change it. Nope, you know, you are persistent. At least that's who you are right now. I mean, these energies do change in and out of different weeks. So yeah, that's who you are right now. You have a certain perspective. You are a little bit defiant, and you're also persistent. About what? We don't know. Maybe just about everything. I don't know. What is this? Person looks kind of weary. Like, I'm not sure. I don't know. It's almost as if someone's trying to change your mind about something. You're thinking, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, the mask you're hiding behind. She who doubts. Fear, weariness, and trust. Oh, isn't that funny? Because that's the weariness. That's what I was getting off the facial expression here. I mean, this, who you really are. And this is, yeah, okay. So this is who you are. But this is kind of what you're displaying to people. This is the mask. Doubtful. That you wow, and you're doing it well. Because you're a part of the weariness, maybe it's weary too, is obvious. That is a part of you. You are kind of wary here. I do see that. But I feel like you have a particular perspective and you're persistent in it. But people might see you more as being kind of fearful in a situation, not trusting. But I do feel like it's like your perspective needs to be changed here. Or you're challenging that. It's as if to say, I know this, this, and the other. I've seen this, this, and that. And like you've just, this is what you understand. And this fact that it's just interesting that both of these women in this card are wearing like a headdress. And one, she's kind of like pulling it off over to look, but very cautiously looking. Very cautiously looking. And then, I don't know, this face is great. I just feel like there's certain things that maybe have gone down and you don't forget that shit. Yeah, fair enough. And you don't forget that shit. So your perspective won't change. I don't know. So let's just see where this goes. Why you hide your true self? Wild, untamed, wild and mysterious. You're pretty wild. You're pretty wild. You have a very wild spirit too. Your soul. Kind of a free bird. Ah. Maybe there's something here about being tamed. You're hiding your true self. You're untamed. Not wanting to be tamed. So how this goes. How this affects your relationships. She who yearns, yearn, longing, and pine for. So either you are yearning for deeper relationships, stronger relationships, or people around you are yearning for that with you. This is a very curious reading. Advice for you. She who grants wishes. Wish, desires, and hope. Oh, isn't that funny? Aquarius had the actual hope card here. You have it in part of the their description. She who grants wishes. Wish, desires, and hope. It's almost, it feels like talking to your fairy godmother in terms of your advice. What is it that you wish for, my dear? What is it that you wish for, my dear? Do you wish to have hope? Do you wish for your desires to be met? Do you have a specific wish you would like to ask? Outcome if you follow the advice. She who loved once. Fragile, secret love, rejection. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see where this is going. The bottom you have she who avenges, revenge, outcomes, and justice. She who dreams, escape, dreams, and fantasy. Oh, you have a bunch here. She who creates, creativity, originality, and spontaneity. She who remains, powerful devotion, true worth. I see you actually, I see you, this is really interesting. This is very Pisces. I see you avenging yourself in something through your dreams, through your fantasies. I see you avenging yourself, like escaping something and finding justice for yourself in your mind, playing that out in your imagination, creating a fantasy around it. And it almost feels like it feels like a series, like you can hop back into it hours later and pick it up where you left off with it and then take it into a new episode. Like it's just almost feels like this thing that you can create within yourself here. Yes, and then she who creates, isn't that funny? Is right underneath, as I said that. Creativity, originality, and spontaneity. But she who remains, powerful devotion, and true worth. I do feel like perhaps for some of you, I don't know what this is, what the situation was, but all I can say is what I'm seeing here is that you are playing out in your mind some sort of revenge or avenging yourself, a sense of justice in your mind. This is very creative. It's very original, but I do want to say it has something to do with your true worth. Like you don't want to bow down to a certain level in reality, like in the 3 dimension. So you play this out in your mind. You allow it to occur on a cosmic level, on an ethereal, on a psychic level. You play this out. Because she who remains, powerful devotion, and true worth. You have a sense of self-worth here. And someone or something may have wronged you. And instead of being like someone who actually seeks out revenge in the physical. Can you hear that? Lily is snoring. Snoring up a storm. Maybe she's seeking revenge in her dreams. I don't know. That could be it too. In your dream state, this could occur. The underline was fascinating. I got more information out of that than what's even here on the table. Okay. Fragile, secret love, rejection. There's something going on here where you might even be defiant. You're being persistent in your defiantness, word. And you're acting though, ow, what the hell, somebody just poked me in the eye. You're acting, that was weird, like you're fearful. You don't trust. I don't know. I need to see the cards here for you, man. This is like, you got a little element of Scorpio energy playing here. I mean, and it's not to say that you can't naturally get really deep and hidden, because you can, all the water signs can do that. But yeah, you're definitely doing like a deep and hidden thing here on me. Okay, so who you really are. Eight of Wands, Two of Cups, Two of Swords. Ooh. Okay, okay, I see what this is. You aren't interested in anything that is not the Two of Cups. If it's not the two, if you're not flying towards the Two of Cups, you ain't doing nothing. You aren't doing any action. You aren't taking any initiative. You aren't making any decisions. You're persistently looking for equality. Wow. That's pretty tough. That's good. That's good. That's who you are. So, okay. Now, like Pisces has spoken up here. Okay. The masks you're hiding behind, like this doubt, fear, wariness, and trust. It might be on some, like the wariness, I'm really getting that. That is an absolute. It is who you are because of this. Like you will not waste your time on anything that isn't the Two of Cups for you. So that means that this is reciprocated. You have equal feelings for one another. There is an equal understanding. There's equal emotional value here. There's, this is not codependent energy in any way. Yeah, so that I think is true because you're looking. Fear and trust. People think that you're fearful because you don't know how to trust. I don't know about that because that's the mask. That you doubt. Maybe there's people around you that want to have, well, yes, because there's something here yearning and pining. But maybe, you know, this could be you too. Like, will I ever have a Two of Cups energy with someone? I really feel like that some people perceive you as being doubtful because more of fear and lack of trust. But I feel like it's more connected to your perspective. You're pretty defiant and you're persistent. Like, I'm not looking for anything less than. So let's see this. This is like really Pisces coming out of the gates like a tough bitch here. Woo! And a badass for the guys. Why did these fly out? They flew out. Look at you. Okay. Page of Swords, Seven of Cups, Five of Wands, Four of Swords. You know what this says to me with this card? This is the mask though. It's like you're watching. If there's any sort of confusion, mixed signals, I want to say conflictive messages, energy, I don't know. You'll take a rest on that. Take a rest. The Four of Swords. Not participating, not being interested. So but Pisces is not interested. I feel like, not that you're not interested. You're not interested in anything that isn't of great value here. For yourself and others. Why do you hide your true self? You know what? Because you are wild and mysterious and untamed. But I don't think people are really feeling that because they're feeling more of like this withdrawn energy from you. But maybe for some reason you have to feel more reserved right now with that. Okay. Why you hide your true self? You got so many cards coming out. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and Two of Pentacles. You are not moving fast with anything here. You are not moving fast with anything. Knight of Pentacles. You've got a plan. It's slow and steady. A new beginning, but it needs to be manageable. It can't be more than what you have the capacity to deal with. Okay, maybe too. Maybe you are wild and untamed. Very mysterious. But I feel like too, all this pentacle, very practical pentacle energy came in with that. So you are going through a very practical period. I will say that. You are going through an incredibly practical period here. I do sense pulling back on a big part of you that is very wild and untamed. For whatever reason, maybe it's not the right space or time for you to be doing this. It makes a lot of sense. Like, you know, that to me, seeing how people are flexible with, you know, their changing environment and changing situations for themselves. I think that actually, it reflects a sense of maturity. So you are quite open to lots, I do feel, of different experiences. But right now, you're being very practical. How this affects your relationships. Yearning, longing. Look at this, the Hermit. Yeah, you're not... Oh my gosh. The Hermit and the Star. You leave people wanting more. Like, literally, that feels like that. Like people or a person may perceive you as a dream, like a wonder, but yet it's hidden. It's hidden. You're hiding something here. You're hiding yourself. Not that you're hiding something. You're hiding yourself here. You're hiding a very strong element of yourself and being incredibly practical. It's time to be practical. Advice for you. She who grants wishes. Oh, yeah. Talk to the fairy godmother. You have Death and the Queen of Cups. So, Death, I'm getting a lot more lately, like, the Death card is more like Death Rebirth. It is. That's what it is. If it was the world, it would be the end of that. But it's not really that. It's an end of something here and a rebirth. The advice for you is a rebirth. So maybe you're coming into a situation, a scenario, an environment where you are going to be moving towards energy that has the potential to be the Two of Cups. So this is like granting you a wish. The fairy godmother is here for you. There's a crow outside. As I said that, the fairy godmother is here for you. I don't see him. I've never heard a crow from up in this room before. That's funny. There you go. The fairy godmother is here to grant a wish for you. Outcome if you follow the advice. Let's see where this goes. Sorry, something in my chair. My butt prickling and itchy. I haven't sat in this chair for a while. You have the Hierophant, the Eight of Pentacles, and Temperance. Okay, so she who loved once. Fragile, secret love, and rejection. Could this be something that you are rejecting from your past? Because loved once. The Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles, like just without looking at the Oracle card, I see a slow and steady movement that's very balanced towards something higher and deeper, something very strong. But you are required to put the work in. Work is required here. So perhaps exercising through any feelings of fragility, secret love, rejection. The secret love and rejection, that feels very much like unrequited love. So that, like maybe those feelings of that and working through that to something much greater here and much more balanced. The King of Cups is at the bottom. Wow, this was quite a reading, Pisces. And the King of Cups is at the bottom for you. Wow, you have the King, Queen of Cups here. Your energy. A wish being granted. But this wish takes time. But I think you are being practical. You might also, well, you are. Now, do you show yourself to be more practical to people on the outside, but inside you're just wild and crazy? Wild and crazy, Pisces. But you need to be practical. I really need to be practical here. Really getting that message. That was fascinating. I'm going to go do your extended. I'm going to find out how to improve your relationships. What would your deeper self tell you about the mask that you wear, you hide behind, and how to release your true potential? Thank you so much, Pisces. Until next time, do be gentle with your friends. Do be gentle with your friends. Isn't that funny? Why would I say that? I've never. That was totally channeled. Until next time, do be gentle with your friends. You guys are coming out like really bad and tough right now. Be gentle with yourself too. Bye.